Hey, Brenda. This is tripping. Yeah. How are they going? Woo! Whatever. It ain't connecting. I ain't got time. You don't want to connect? That's your business. Alright. I guess I'll be doing makeup and the music. Thank you. Ew. Last time somebody asked me, can you show the products? Ooh, that baby cold. So self primer. I'm just gonna tap it all the way around. No, I don't know why I put primer on my forehead because I don't put that much makeup on my forehead, but I feel like, okay, where's the spot? Okay. I'm not gonna put too much because I got a bump on my nose right there. I need to put a thing on there. I'll put it on tonight. You know what? I was supposed to do my eyebrows because I did notice when I did my eyebrows before I did my my primer last time. I felt good. I'm gonna dry this down. Hit the three dots, then the share should come up. That's what I'm thinking. Let me see. Yeah. Okay. Then I'm gonna get a little bit of this Benefit primer here. Just put it like, I know I put that, but I'm gonna put this too. Just double prime. Just for the little, cause I have pores. My pores are big on my cheeks. Ooh, that was a little too much. My pores are big on my cheeks, so I just like to double prime. But that's it. What I said, I'm gonna do my eyebrows. Y'all see that? That's what that is. What do you think of Too Faced concealer? I've never used Too Faced concealer. I've only used their foundation, and I like their foundation, but I've never used their concealer. Okay. Now let's get, I need some of my lips, and I don't see my what's the name now. I can't. One thing I can't do is dry lips. That's not gloss. I mean, I've been using it for a few days, and I'm in love. I like. Um, I like. I'm gonna tell you as soon as I think of it. What is the name of that concealer? I have it too. No, here go with me. It's not Too Faced. It's hold on, cause now I gotta tell you what it is so I can see it. Tarte. Oh, just follow me, Nina. Just follow me, girl. Turn the notifications on so when I go live, you'll get notified. I like Tarte. It's just a little expensive, but you'll be having it for a while. But I very much like Tarte. I really gotta get back into getting. I've done start getting new makeups and stuff to try because I'm a person that I like what I like and I don't switch it up. But obviously, in this line of work, I'm gonna have to, if I like to or not, you know? Like I started getting e.l.f. products. I was never big on e.l.f. But e.l.f. blush, very pigmented. I wanna get some stuff from Juvia's Palace. I wanna still try different foundations. So it's just like, I just keep on doing. And that's not the brush I need. The eyebrow pencil, I'm about to use it, but I don't see it. Is that her right there? There she is. I'm like, where she is. Oh, Ruby. I love eyebrow pencils. I'm not a, what is it called? Somebody that do the eyebrows or anything else but a pencil. I just like my pencil. But on this live, I want to talk about, I want to talk about why I became an influencer. So, my sister was just telling me like maybe you should do a video on why you became an influencer, and cause you know your audience might like that. So that's what this live is gonna be. Why I became an influencer. So we're gonna fill that in a little bit more. Anyways, so I Okay, so basically I was doing security and I was making decent money. Um, but I knew that I didn't want to do security forever. Um, then I start like I think I really like came into YouTube. I want to say like 2013, 2014, like that era of YouTube. And like the first person I ever seen on YouTube that I was watching the outside of music was his name was Trey Melvin. And I was watching him. After I was watching him, um, I started watching Damo Wilson on Facebook. And I was like, okay, that seems cool. And around this time, after I started watching her, is when I started watching DMB Nation. And I was like, I started seeing a couple stuff, and I'm like, ooh, I want to make a page. Like I'm seeing them, like go from like they were like obviously it looked like low income. I can't say they were in low income or not, but it looked like lower income. And then 6 months later, they was in a house, and then 6 months later, so I'm like, okay, obviously these people are getting paid. What they getting paid, I don't know, but I love the whole challenges and all of that, you know. And I have my kids young, so I'm like, oh, they got kids. Like this is something I can do, and it seems like, you know, like it's changing their life, and it seems fun. Um, so at this time, I had brought it to my baby daddy attention, like, hey, we should try YouTube. Like, we should do videos. Let's prank each other. Let's do these challenges. Like I said, I was watching. I had watched DMV Nation. I was watching Chris and Queen. That was pretty much it. No one of the people I was really watching, to be honest. But I'm like, these people like lives are changing. Like, we should try it. Um, so we tried it, and I just noticed that for me, I liked it, but I noticed for him, it was just like, uh, this is cool, but it wasn't like something he was passionate about. So I was like, we started getting into arguments. Um, we started getting into arguments about it. Like, I'm like, oh, let's do a video today. And he was just more like, I don't want to do a video. Like, this is whatever, but I really don't care to do it. Um, so I was watching at this time, I was watching, what was her name? I see her face, but I can't think of her name. I can't think of her name. But I was watching this girl. I'm so mad I can't think of her name. Cannot think of her name, but she was doing like the challenges stuff with people. She was doing it by herself, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, I guess I could do it by myself. Like, but I'm a person that studies, so I noticed that you could do it by yourself. It's just gonna take a little longer. And I noticed that when people love love and people hate love. So I noticed that, you know, me going live with him and stuff like that, it brought my numbers up faster. So I'm like, okay, people like couples. All right, noted. People like couples, you know? So after that, I don't know. Like, I can't honestly say what put my finger on me going towards beauty. It was more a lifestyle. I love dressing. I love dressing people. Like, if I had operable money, like, I would be at fashion shows. Like, I love fashion. It's just something I really love to do. So, um, I was like, I wanted to do my makeup. Like I want to do a beauty channel. Like I want to do a beauty channel. And I can't say I watch any gurus. Like I wasn't watching no African Americans, but I was just watching, you know, girls do their makeup, and I'm like, okay, well, maybe I should do my makeup because if I get good at it, I can always do other people's makeup. You know what I mean? And you know, now I got something under me. Like I learned something at the same time I could still like make money. Like if it don't work and I don't become nothing, then I can make money doing other people's makeup, like because I'm gonna learn about it. So in 2019, I said I'm gonna start doing my makeup. Ooh wee. When I tell y'all, if y'all know, y'all know. It was bad. My makeup was real bad. Um, so I had just told everybody like I was telling my twin though, like I really want to do social media. Like I want to do it. She was just like, do it, you know, like do something for you because I wanted to do social media, but like I said, like it doesn't make you money at first. So I was just like, I want to do social media, but I don't have nobody. Like I didn't like me and my baby daddy was together, but I was the breadwinner. Like I worked, I paid for all the bills, everything like that. So I'm like, dang, I really want to do social media, but I don't know how to get into it to where I felt like if I want to do this, like I have to do it full time. Like I got to put everything into it. And with him, he wasn't willing to work, so it just was hard. So I get started. No, so then me and May made up in 2019, and that's when she was like telling me like, hey, you should, because I always wanted to do YouTube. She was like, hey, like I'm making money on Facebook, you should try it. And I was just like, because like I said, I never really watched nobody on Facebook besides Damo, but then she levitated to YouTube. So I was just like, in my head, I'm like, only old people is on Facebook. Like what is that? She was just showing me like her bank account, like, hey, this is what I'm making. Like I'm not gonna say you're gonna make it this soon, but this is like the possibility of what you could make. And I'm like, dang, like damn, like okay, you making some money, like you making a little money. So she was like, have you ever heard of Bigo? And she was like, I know somebody that they looking for people. All you gotta do basically is go live these certain amount of hours, blah blah blah. So I was like, you know what? I'ma step out and I'ma try it. So I was still working and I was still going live on Bigo. So I was getting my hours out, and you know, I started making a little $1,000 on Bigo, and I'm like, okay, so this social media stuff do work, like, because you always be like, oh, you see something for everybody else, you be like, oh, that person making it, oh, that person making it, oh, that person making it, but then the money start coming in my account, I'm like, oh shoot, like, this really is like, oh, I really can live off of this, like, I really can make money. Like it's not a fairy tale, because like I said, like you could sit up all day and be like, oh, I want to do something, yeah, this person doing this, but until you see it drop in your account, you very much like, oh, this is the what if, like maybe this could be me. But when it started dropping in my account, I'm like, oh, this is cool. So then I was like, I'm just gonna start doing my makeup. So then I was thinking of a name for my page, and I was just like Cat's Beauty World, because I'm gonna get into makeup. That's what I want to do. And about the third, fourth time I did my makeup started getting good. So I'm like, oh, I actually good. Like, okay, I didn't think I was gonna be good, but I'm actually good. Like, I'm actually doing this. Like, this ain't no, I'm not looking crazy. Like at first I was looking crazy. But nah, this starting to look good. Like actually could do my makeup a little bit. So then I went through something traumatic, and I don't know, like, so then I had videos up. I had a whole bunch of videos of me. My baby daddy got into it. He deleted all my videos. I have probably a good 50 videos up on YouTube. He deleted them all. And that really messed me up. It was like, that really hurt me. Like, dang, why would you do that? Because, like, this is not just for you. This was for us. This is for our kids. You know what I mean? So that really messed me up. And I was just like, okay, well, maybe I shouldn't do it. And then that's when me and my baby daddy, we broke up. And it was just like, I was just like, man, if I want to get to where I want to get in my life, then I'm just going to have to do it myself. And I started going live with May. And then we had made a sister something. We had made a channel. And people didn't like me. I ain't gonna lie. People like, Cat's a B word. She's so mean. She blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, dang, like, I know I'm a whatever, but dang, like, I didn't think I was that mean. Like, why y'all gonna make me like that? Like, y'all have to do all of that. And then I moved out here. I moved to Texas. And my life changed. I was seeing money, honey. I was making money. And sorry, y'all. When it comes to these eyebrows, I gotta be focused. But anyways, I started making money. I was like, I was going from like making, like I said, I think the most I made on Bigo was probably like maybe like 1,500. So I went from making like 1,500 to like 5K a month. And I was just like, wow, like, this is crazy. Like, if I'm making this, and I think I had like 15,000 people, 30,000 people. Like, I'm like, oh, I know it can become bigger. I can become bigger. I can get more people. Like, and then that's when I started like being like, okay, I'm gonna do this full time. So in 2021, I just became a full content creator, and I just like breathe, sweat, wake up videos, cooking videos, washing dishes video. Like, I just became a full-time content creator. And basically, I feel like the reason why I became a content creator is because there was like, I want to have my own makeup brand. I feel like as a brown skinned woman, like, it's hard to find colors, foundations, or anything that really has our colors, where we're not mixing colors and we're not doing this and we're not doing that. So that's kind of heavy. She kind of heavy. I think I'm gonna do Fenty. I'm gonna do Fenty Skin Drop, Easy Drops in shade 20, y'all. So I just started doing my makeup every day. Like, I was waking up doing my makeup, going to bed doing my makeup, and then about year, no, I'm not gonna do that. In probably like year 2, I was just like, okay, I'm really good at this. Like, this is something, I started falling in love with the makeup. Because at first, I'm not gonna lie, I was saying like, I wanted to do content creation as a job. Like, I'm like, oh, this is just a job. But I fell in love with it. Like, I fell in love with doing my makeup, with how I was looking. I started getting messages with people like, oh my gosh, like, you're so open and transparent, and you know, I appreciate it, and you make me laugh. And I was just like, oh, okay, so not only am I feeling better, but I'm making other people feel good. about themselves as well. And I like that aspect of being a content creator, seeing people like, oh, you're like my story, me and your story are the same. And I be having people inbox me like, I can't believe you've been through this and you've been through that. And I think another thing is like, I always told myself, like, when I was younger, like I said, I had my kids young. So I had my kids at like, I had my oldest daughter at 19. So when I had her, I never knew what my purpose was. I didn't have a sense of what my purpose was, and people would always say like, so what's your purpose? And I used to just be like, oh, my purpose is to be a mom. But then when I started doing my makeup, I was just like, oh no, my purpose is to be a businesswoman. You know what I'm saying? Like, to get myself off the ground. My purpose is to let other women know that just because you had a bad lifestyle, or like me, you grew up in the system, no mom, no dad, don't mean that's the end for you. Don't mean that just because your parents did drugs, don't mean you got to turn to drugs. Like, I was like, I have a bigger purpose in life. And that's what I want to give, and that's what I want to tell. I want to tell my story because it's so many people out here who have been silenced or who's scared to say something. And I always want to be able to be that person to be like, if you're having a bad time, or if you're not, anything's going on, tell your story. Let it, tell people how you feel. It's okay. If you grew up in the system and you aged out the system, it's okay. You don't have to turn to drugs. You don't got to turn to nothing. If you have a passion, and I think that's another thing that I love about content creation, is if you have a passion for anything, you can do it. Like, if your passion is cooking, pick up that camera, record yourself cooking. If your passion is makeup, pick up that camera, record yourself. If your passion is knitting, hey Angela, is it back? Am I still frozen? Can y'all see me?